Hello, YouTube guitar people. Welcome to an edition of We Don't Do a Produced Track and all that stuff, and we just look at the guitar really quick, which means way too long, according to Leslie. What does she know? She's not even here today. Hank's switching, because Leslie is working or something. So, Mr. Hanky, no, not Mr. Hanky, that's a different Hank. This is the Hank from Campaign Like Clockwork, who apparently likes switching. Well, let him switch. We're doing loads of videos today. And we're doing less expensive. I don't want to say inexpensive because this is clocking in at $689 as of the filming of this video. Ibanez guitars. So these are unpaid videos. The guitars are going back as well, and I just borrowed them from Ibanez to show you. So this is a service to the viewers only. Let's see if it's a service to Ibanez because we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna send it into loads of amps, and since I just unboxed it, I know nothing about this guitar. It is called the Manic Zebra. See, that would be a good name, Ibanez. Wouldn't that be an amazing name? The Ibanez Manic Zebra. No, it's called the RGEW Tough to Read 521 MZW. ZW or ZW for the British. Zebra wood. So that's all I know so far. Weird discoloration in the scarf joint, but we'll get to that. So, obviously, in this price range, there are certain things I wouldn't expect. Things I bitch about on higher range guitars. When the guitars are starting at 1,000, they should have a gig bag, they should have locking tuners, and all those goodies. At $689, I'm gonna say cardboard box is okay. This is what this comes in, cardboard box. And so on and so on. So I'll look at some stats on the Ibanez website, which you could do as well, which also means you're literally just watching me reading stuff to you that you might read on the Ibanez website. So go to the Ibanez website and look at the RGEW521MZW. Zebra wood, I'm going to say veneer. This is not a solid, what's it? A little bit of a nibble there. It's not a solid top, but it's gorgeous. I mean, the aesthetics of this guitar, brown and beige and brown, is just beautiful. With the matching pickups to be beige, the switch tip, all of it. In my series of showing you less expensive guitars, I make sure that they don't have a Floyd or a tremolo, because anything under like, let's say 400 or 500 is problematic. So I'm gonna say, I know some of you won't agree, if you are in that price range, stay away from tremolos. You're just asking for trouble. So we have a zebra wood body with a zebra wood top with a Nayeto body. It's the new hip thing to do, Nayeto. Which is very mahogany-ish. So let's look at the mahogany-ish Nayeto. You can see the pores, if you know what mahogany looks like, are very, very similar. It is a lighter weight wood. And I'm cool with it. I played some Nayeto guitars and they're fine. In terms of how many pieces the body has, we can see that. Stay here. Thank you. We can see that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-piece body, which on a higher price guitar I would bitch about, but if it's done right, it's not a problem, according to Jörg Tandler, and Jörg knows his shit. So, on a guitar in this price range, I would always go for no Floyd, no tremolo. To have that whole system to be stable, you have to have higher quality components, which you simply can't expect in a lower price range. So we're going to look at more stats. We have a Wizard 3 neck. That's just the shape, which is a typical super fast Ibanez-y thing. It's a roasted maple neck, which is again the hip thing to do nowadays, but in higher price ranges. So $689 roasted maple neck, that's good. There are very few guitars cheaper with roasted maple necks. I can think of Harley Benton, of course, but $689 on an Ibanez, I'm good. Looks like it's also a roasted maple fretboard. where is the... Yeah, there are a lot of stats on the Ibanez website. Bound roasted maple fretboard, black dot inlays. Black dot inlays, it's bound also in cream. Everything is creamish. The thing that I see in the camera right now, that the headstock is matching more with the pickups than with the body. This is a little bit too bright for the body. It's okay, it's something I noticed on some premiums a couple years back. Should we bitch about that? Well, as long as it matches the pickups, I'm good with it, because these two play together. It doesn't play with the body, but it plays with the pickups, so I'm good. So let's look at the neck. Come on, roasted maple. Now, we have a scarf joint, which is something that companies do for stability when you have an angled headstock to avoid a volute, or on less expensive guitars. Now, this is a pretty neat roasted maple neck, and you can see much, much darker roasted maple up here with some discoloration in here. I don't quite know what that is. Right there, like a dark strip. Not a problem. While we're here, tuners by some company. Doesn't say. Hardware color black. That's great. So we have no name, Ibanez, who knows who makes them, tuners, which work smoothly. I tuned the guitar earlier. No locking tuners. Well, okay, fine. What else? Fixed bridge. Comes with 10s. Factory tuning is on E. Pickups. The bridge pickup, or neck pickup, is the Air Norton. That's a DiMaggio. Hello. No Ibanez branded or whatever. That's a DiMaggio Air Norton. And back here, we have a Tone Zone. Classic Ibanez-y pickups. Air Norton Tone Zone. Isn't that something Paul Gilbert-y? Who knows? I don't. You know. Radius is 400 millimeter fretboard radius, and then 43 millimeters here, and then other stats on the website. The scale is 25.5. So, we have to talk about these knobs, which are made to look like wood, which is very neat. The Mad Hatter kind of Quaker hat, which is cool, but they are plastic. Would have been so amazing if they had been wood. How much more expensive can that be, really? But again, $689. Pickup switching system. Neck. And then that humbucker in parallel. Then both. Then the inner coils. And then bridge. So, and we go into a whole bunch of amps. We're going to start with the Synergy Syn 50 on the BB module, which is the Buxom Betty. That's a very nice clean. And don't worry, we're not just going into high-end amps, we're also going into amps in the price range of the guitar, because otherwise it would be very silly, wouldn't it? So here's clean, which you're hearing through the aux with the 412 Creamback, but also this cab right there, mic'd with a Lewitt MTP 440. I heard another chord. That's beautifully clean. And then this in parallel, let's see what that sounds like. Thinner. Nice flavor variation. Now both. I can't do it. Neat. Beautiful mid-honk. These two, much thinner. And there's the Ibanez-icity. A little bit of chorus, compression, a little bit of delay, and whoa. That's cool. Okay, so that's the cleans. Now we're going to go into the BE side of the BBEB module in the Syn 50. I'm having fun. Here's a cool thing that you can do with the guitar that it doesn't have a Floyd or any kind of tremolo. That's where sometimes a less expensive guitar fails. You have some sounds that are not pleasant. So yeah, on that, don't go on the highest string. Also not with a high gain sound. Don't go on those brittle sounds, which is the two in between positions. But in the back, oh my god. That frog right there just had a frogogasm. That is, of course, neat. Let's do different amps. Marshall Mini Plexi. That's $999, and in the price range of someone who would buy that guitar. Yep, that works. We have more amps. Of course we do. Marshall JCM, the big one. It's a different rhythm. I can totally do this, YouTube. Yeah, nice, works. Works. We have more. Morgan AC20. Let's do a Voxish type thing. Vox. Works. We're gonna go to the Houston Kettner Black Spirit 200. $799. Absolutely the price range of this guitar. On the crunch. Jet City Amelia, also in the price range of this guitar. And that works beautifully. When we got, that's pretty much it. That's all of the, oh, orange rock reverb. And back to the Synergy. Plays beautifully. Let's go to pros and cons. I've been disappointed by some Ibanez guitars a couple of years ago in this price range because they really didn't deliver what the price was kind of asking for. Visually, this is stunning. Visually, this is really, really good. I mean, come on. It's the whole package works with this color and this and the binding. It's the package works. Tuners work. Are they locking? No. Do you really need them? I like them for string change speed, but you don't have a tremolo, so it's not a 100% necessity. The guitar delivers, I think, in many different styles. Definitely rock acts. There's no question about that with the Damasios. That's perfect. The in-between positions are great for cleans. Very out of phasey kind of a thing, without being out of phase. But be careful with drive sounds because they get very up there. Not recommended to use them with gain. Visually, the difference in stain between the scarf joint and the neck isn't pretty, and also this discoloration here isn't necessarily pretty. The Nayeto body delivers, string through body, ferrules are fine. Standard jack plate here, nothing special about it. Oh, we haven't talked about the very tasty, and I usually don't like this, but the very tasty, no Siri, Siri, shut up, tasty, not Siri. Perloid kind of whatever that is binding. Let's see, Hank, if we can get that in the favorite camera there. Come here. Because this is really neat. I usually hate this because it makes the guitar frilly and it's just too much decoration. Here, with that cream binding, it works. I saw one discoloration here. Don't know if that's a coffee stain. Nope, that's actually a little bit of a stain in the binding. It's not anything to write home about and cry. So, if you're in the market for a classy, not classy looking, I don't want to say classy looking, that's not classy. It's elegant. An elegant looking piece of wood with strings on it. The Ibanez, that one, is recommended. Oh, it's got a maple binding on top of here. That's nice. Weird, why didn't they go with that binding? Maple binding. Oh, nice. Yeah. Plays out of the box, plays beautifully. I think visually it's my kind of thing. Zebra wood. Pretty. Price okay. So, links below. And animals at the end. Thanks, Hank.